open up the Philippines, as well as Japan will probably be the first country we open up in January. And being on the phone today between launching a new line in London, a new organization in Australia, as well as in Poland, I can tell you that a lot of people are following suit with understanding the power of being able to sit in front of a computer overlooking their backyard or the ocean, whichever you choose. I kind of like the ocean. And having a 5-foot commute to their office, or having a home-based business as opposed to working up a corporate ladder that's leaning on the wrong wall. On the books, we're doing about $800 million, and we'll break $1 billion this year. Off the books, we've already surpassed $2 billion, for those that understand contracts and outsourced marketing. But what's really powerful about this slide is that we haven't penetrated more than 1% of the market share worldwide. That's like getting information on Apple before it goes public, and you can still possibly pick it up as a penny stock. As we move forward, the documentation is just stellar. Inc., Fortune, Forbes, USA Today, Success Magazine, Wall Street can all be lying about the same company. I mean, our documentation goes well beyond this. There's not enough of them on this page to share how powerful this machinery has actually developed into. But what I can say is this is our world headquarters. 140,000 square feet, 17 acres, spanning the globe. This is our world headquarters. What's really powerful is that we're completely sovereign and own all the land in which it sits on. If you look below that, you'll see our world headquarters that are set up for the next 100 years on a bad day. But many companies are thriving and failing and going down the pipe hole. We're thriving and driving and escalating up the ladder, and it's doing quite well. I mean, we got 40 more countries to open up. These are our world headquarters. We're set up for massive success and looking for the right people to want to partner with us to be able to truly understand diversified streams of income to offset their expenses and become flat-out wealthy. These are our products and services. I'm not going to go too much in depth, but I will hit the bullet points. One bullet point is the fact that I love energy. When you can get paid on the weather, every time someone turns on a light switch or cooks some food, every time someone turns on a television, every time someone decides where in the next 3 to 5 years, 1 out of every 2 homes will have solar energy. In fact, I just downloaded a whole bill that was passed in regards to truly being able to give kickbacks and dividends on those that get a contract with solar, being able to truly tap into the ecosystem and save our energy and make more money while leveraging everything else in the universe. So you take that, couple that with merchant services of getting paid every time someone swipes a debit card or credit card. That's just awesome. If you look to the far right, you'll see that these are not companies you never heard of. So we aren't taking someone to a generic company. You already have DirecTV, or you already have Dish. You already are familiar with Verizon. So, I mean, between wireless getting paid every time someone pushes send on a cell phone, electricity, natural gas, solar, and merchant services, those by themselves can make you flat out wealthy. Moving forward, I love this one even more so. So the way the marketing plan is constructed, and I can go into detail for those that are serious and not curious, let's understand that if you acquire 5 services today, our incentive plan is that for every 5 services you acquired in the month of September, you're actually going to be paid $500. So if you acquire 20 services, which is what you need to max out the comp plan, you've just made $2,000 or a 400% return on your money. Now watch this. It's very strong what I'm about to say. This kills the game in 3 different directions. You're able to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. 1, for every 5 services you acquire, you're going to actually generate a $500 check. At one time, you can go as high as $50,000 if you want to. So by acquiring 5 services, 10 gas electricity customers, that would be $1,000. 10 electricity customers, that would be another grand to you. But here's what's even more extraordinary. Not only are they paying you upfront money for work you already have to do as an incentivized program, but then your services are completely free in and on top of that. Not only do you no longer have a cell bill, a gas bill, electricity bill, or a cable bill, whatever it may be, right? Not cable, but you understand what I'm saying. In that, you're also getting up to 10% on every bill that you acquire. So you're getting residual income. You're getting upfront money of $500 to $2,000 and plus dollars in your pocket, potentially, by acquiring these services. And you no longer have a bill in your household. You couple that with what we're doing from a philanthropy perspective, Last year, there were 17 million kids who were hungry. This year, it's only 16 million because we actually reached our goal of 1 million kids being fed. Every time we acquire a customer, we feed a hungry child. We saw an epidemic. We wanted to give back as much as we take. And what's really powerful behind that conversation is we reached the same goal it took us a year to do last year by the 30th of June this year. So we're on track to actually feeding over 3 million kids this year. That's huge. Just off of money being taken out of the profit on the company and us as independent business owners still getting our percentage, but being able to help and change lives along the way. We find that phenomenal. How are we able to do that? We eliminate traditional methods of marketing. So in most businesses, you're spending millions of dollars between commercials, advertisement, and billboards. We eliminate all of that. And we go directly to the consumer. It's just relationship marketing. Through being able to acquire 10, 15, 20 services, many which can be internally consumed. Meaning in my house, I have 3 phones. I have 4 cell phones between me, my assistant, her son, and my son. Gas, that's a base customer. You throw in the internet, you throw in cable, you throw in the home security. I'm up to 17 services by myself. Why that's important for you listening to this for the first time is so that you do not get the perception that we go door to door, stand outside the mall, slap like around trying to get customers. We don't do that. The business itself cost me $499. It will cost you the same thing. Pennies on the dollar if you understand what it costs to really open up a traditional business like a Kids Meal to Subway or McDonald's. Hundreds of thousands of dollars versus $500 to make more in 1 month than most people make in 2 to 3 years. Creating your own hours on 10 to 15 hours a week. And being able to walk away in 2 to 3 years and that money residually continues to hit your bank account. You earn a percentage of your customer's bill month after month, year after year, for as long as they remain a customer. I love that word right there, residual income. Now, the first way you're going to get paid is you're going to get 10% because we're going to teach you how to acquire 20 services. This is just a hypothetical situation. I don't even like touching on that. I like going right into how you make money. If you told me about it, you can be in LA, I'm in New York, I got involved with the business, and I started acquiring customers. You're going to get paid 0.25% on all the work I do, but you did none of the work. I'm going to tell my sister who might be in Chicago, who's going to tell her best friend that might be in Toronto, I'm going to tell his friend who might be in France. And this is how I ended up with a global organization growing at tens of thousands of customers per day. Now look at this. If you only told 2 people about the opportunity and they acquired 20 services, now I know everyone knows more than 2 people overworked and underpaid, and you can easily acquire more than 20 services, and I don't know anybody that has a $40 bill. I don't know anybody that has a $40 cell bill, gas bill, electricity bill, cable bill. I'm sure there are some people, I just don't know them. But in the perfect scenario of the ignorance of somebody who says, is it a pyramid? And they work at a job where there's a CEO, a CFO, an upper management, middle management, and then them. They want to look at this and then have an opinion about understanding a distribution channel. When you start making hundreds of thousands of dollars on a monthly basis, a yearly basis, heck, you cleared 7 figures, you really don't entertain stupid conversation. If 2 people told 2 people, that means you're just building your lineage. And this actually adds up to, if 2 told 2 7 generations down, over 250 business partners that span the globe that are acquiring customers you don't know, and you're getting paid on work you didn't do. Based on the oldest wealth principle in the world, J. Paul Getty, he said, I prefer to have 1% of 100 people's efforts as opposed to 100% of my own. And 100% of your own efforts, if you stop working, your money stops coming in. Let's throw some real numbers in here. Let's just say you and everybody else got 20 services, and the average bill is $40. You will be generating over $11,000 per month. Now, we get really excited about that. I know every one of you is rich, but could you use an extra $11,000 a month? What happens if you quit? Your money continues to hit your bank account. Why? Because your customers don't know you quit. That's why we love the word residual income. Work in 2015, 16, and 17. Quit, add up 3 years of income, and it's paid to you whether you get out of bed or not. Now here, from team trainer to RD, that's what I call undergraduate. I'm not going to really explain this. I'm just going to tell you there's a lot of money on the table. RVP and SVP. I was just having a discussion with one of my colleagues about this conversation. It's amazing how people make this so difficult, yet they put in so much time. Once you know what you have to do, why don't you just do it? If you're in a major metropolitan of Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Atlanta, and you only had to truly talk to about 100 people and find just about 3 people that really like you and want to change their life. I'm not going to say it's easy, but if I knew that if you told me you got to talk to 100 people, I'd have it done in probably 2 weeks, a week maximum. You got to sit down with them. It will set you up for a 6-figure year income. All you need to do is interview 100 people to find out which ones have the best chemistry with you to set yourself up for a 6-figure year income. And people talk to 2 or 3 people, 1 or 2 people, and lose their zest and their pizzazz. And that's why this business is not made for the meek. It's definitely not made for the weak. Weak, faint at heart. It's for somebody who is tired of where they are, that has to change their life, has to change their income bracket, and is ready to get on the court. And if that's you, I'm looking for you. Because here's what I know. I wasn't that smart in high school or college. But if I sat next to someone who got straight A's and I copied them, I would get an A. We're coming to the close here as we understand that these are corporately earned positions for doing the exact same thing, helping people save money and identifying people that want to make money. That's all that we do. And this takes you up a ladder. That the game actually starts here at RVP. You're sitting on the bench of a championship team. SVP means you're starting and you're getting Kobe money. And it really does turn into millions of dollars if built properly. The key to this, though, is understanding the balancing of the marketing plan, where you have now money from your first week coming into the business to residual income that takes a minute to build but starts to build exponentially. Here, the training and the support is everything. We teach you how to acquire the customers, how to build and develop your team, local, regional, and international. For everyone that is on the West Coast, tomorrow night we're actually meeting in Cerritos. We have a training center, and I just want you to just have in your mind, if you can go to an interview and you can double your income and cut your work hours in half, but you have to go to an interview at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening, be there by 8, and only have to spend an hour there, would you show up? Because that's my invitation. See, after you look at this presentation and understand the support, and if you're serious, I will personally take you through our business assistant, of which you would actually have access to for yourself. At the end of a presentation, there's 3 types of people. The first one says, I just want to save money. Not my cup of tea, but thank you for inviting me to look at it. We love our customers. I like them more than even a lot of my representatives. Why? Because they're going to pay their bills, and I never have to see them. Emotionally, they can like it or not like it, but if they don't pay their bill, their lights go off, their phone goes off. They're going to pay these bills. We love our customers. Dave, you need to learn more about it. Well, you need to take it upon yourself to just get back with who got you on this call. Let them know, I need some more information. And if you're serious and you already know, see, you're the one ready to get started, you should shoot me an email and let me know who invited you so I can collaborate with them. My email is really simple. It's mr.mr.byronnelson@gmail.com. Just the way it sounds, BYRONNELSON, mr.byronnelson@gmail.com. Just on this conversation of doing this all day right now, I have over 40 people who are ready to get started. It's been a very phenomenal day. I mean, really, I don't even think phonetically and grammatically, I know that's incorrect. You don't say very. In fact, English teachers say very is not even a word. But I'm going to tell you, this has been a very phenomenal day. Start creating your own dictionary when you have fun helping other people have success. So I pray that this has been effective. I'm going to open it up and just know that I want to know if I have a few people's attention.
Unmuted.
Are there a few people that have attention?
Oh, yeah, great.
Well, I appreciate your attention. Thank you guys. I look forward to your email. I'll